to Cognixia Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cognixia Podcast. Every week, we bring you some fresh insights into the world of emerging technologies that are reshaping our reality. We have a mind-blowing episode for you today, and honestly, we are practically bouncing off the walls with excitement. So grab your favorite beverage, settle into a comfy spot, and buckle up, because we are about to take you on a journey through the fascinating world of AI-powered video creation that is happening right now in China. Have you ever scrolled through your social media feeds, watching those perfectly crafted video ads that seem to know exactly what catches your eye, wondering how brands create such engaging content so quickly? Well, guess what? The future of marketing content creation is happening right now, and it is happening in ways that will fundamentally change how you think about digital advertising. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most groundbreaking developments in AI video generation, Baidu's revolutionary MuseSteamer platform. This isn't just another AI tool story. This is about a seismic shift in how marketers will create, distribute, and monetize video content. And it is setting the stage for what could be the most significant transformation in digital advertising since the dawn of search engines. Let us start by painting a picture of what MuseSteamer represents in the current AI landscape. You have probably heard about image-to-video AI models before, but MuseSteamer isn't just another tech demo that impresses people at a conference. This is Baidu's strategic weapon in what is becoming an increasingly competitive battlefield for AI supremacy in China. MuseSteamer operates on what Baidu calls the Steamer I2V model, and it does something that sounds almost magical. It takes a single image and transforms it into a compelling 10-second video clip. But here is where it gets really interesting. You're not just getting one version of video generation. Baidu has designed 3 distinct modes. Turbo for rapid content creation when you need results immediately, Pro for higher quality output when you have a bit more time to spare, and Lite for those situations where you need something quick and efficient without consuming too many resources. What makes this particularly fascinating is Baidu's strategic decision to limit access to business users only, at least for now. This isn't about excluding consumers. It is about recognizing where the real revenue opportunity lies and ensuring that early adopters are the ones who can truly leverage this technology for maximum impact. But MuseSteamer is just one piece of a much larger puzzle that Baidu is assembling. The company has completely refreshed its flagship search experience to handle something that would have been unimaginable just a few years ago. 1,000-character prompts that include not just text, but voice and image queries as well. Imagine being able to describe your marketing campaign ideas, upload reference images, record voice notes about your target audience, and receive comprehensive multimedia responses that include video suggestions, content strategies, and even generated video clips. This transformation of search from simple text queries to complex multimedia interactions represents a fundamental shift in how we will interact with information systems. You are no longer limited to typing a few keywords and hoping for the best. Instead, you can communicate with AI systems in the same rich, multimodal way that you would communicate with a human creative director. Now let us talk about the elephant in the room, the competitive landscape that is driving these innovations. Baidu isn't operating in a vacuum here. The Chinese AI market has become incredibly competitive, with major players making aggressive moves that are reshaping the entire industry. ByteDance, the company behind TikTok, has already launched Dubao, its own AI platform that is attracting significant user engagement and, more importantly, advertising revenue. Meanwhile, Tencent has introduced Yuanbao, leveraging its massive ecosystem of messaging, gaming, and social media platforms to create integrated AI experiences that are pulling users away from traditional search-based interactions. This competitive pressure is real and immediate. Every day that passes, these platforms are capturing user attention and advertising dollars that might otherwise flow to Baidu. The stakes couldn't be higher because in the AI economy, user engagement translates directly into data collection, which translates into better AI models, which translates into more competitive products. But the competition isn't just domestic. OpenAI's Sora has captured the imagination of creators worldwide, and his reputation for producing high-quality AI-generated videos has made it a favorite among global content creators. This international success story represents both a threat and an opportunity for Chinese companies like Baidu. The regulatory landscape adds another layer of complexity to this competition. Western AI services face uncertain regulatory futures in China, which creates a window of opportunity for domestic players. Baidu's strategic timing with MuseSteamer seems designed to capitalize on this moment, to lock in Chinese marketers and content creators before Western services potentially gain regulatory approval and market access. This is where Baidu's focus on business users becomes particularly shrewd. By targeting marketers, agencies, and content creators first, they are building relationships with the users who will drive the most revenue and create the most compelling use cases for the technology. These early adopters will become advocates and case studies that will help drive broader adoption. The implications for marketers are both exciting and challenging. On one hand, the ability to rapidly create high-quality video content from simple images represents an unprecedented opportunity for creative expression and campaign development. Imagine being able to test dozens of different video concepts in the time it used to take to create a single piece of content. But this technological advancement is also creating new pressures and complexities. The digital advertising landscape is already incredibly competitive, with paid search budgets stretched thin across expensive keywords. Now, with AI video generation becoming mainstream, marketers are facing what we might call the AI video upsell problem. Platforms are betting that scroll-stopping video clips will drive the next advertising boom, moving beyond the traditional static links and text-based ads that have dominated search results for decades. This shift means that marketers who want to remain competitive will need to invest in video content creation at scales that were previously impossible. The cost implications are significant. While AI-generated videos are much cheaper to produce than traditional video content, the volume requirements and platform fees associated with AI video advertising create new budget pressures. Marketers are finding themselves in a position where they need to dramatically increase their content production capabilities just to maintain their current market position. This creates a fascinating paradox. AI is supposed to make content creation more efficient and cost-effective, but the competitive dynamics it enables are making digital marketing more expensive and complex. It is like being given a faster car, but finding yourself in a race where everyone else has faster cars too. The technical capabilities behind MuseSteamer are worth exploring because they help us understand what is possible and what is coming next. The Steamer I2V model represents significant advances in several key areas of AI research. First, it demonstrates a sophisticated understanding of visual composition and how static images can be transformed into compelling motion sequences. The model doesn't just animate images randomly, it generates contextually appropriate movement that enhances the storytelling potential of the original image. If you input a product photo, the AI understands how to create movement that highlights the product's features. If you provide a landscape image, it generates motion that creates emotional resonance with the viewers. The three-mode architecture, Turbo, Pro, and Lite, reflects a deep understanding of real-world usage patterns. Marketers don't always need the highest quality output. Sometimes they need rapid prototyping capabilities. Other times they need polished results that can serve as final campaign assets. The flexibility to choose the appropriate mode for each situation makes the platform much more practical for actual business use. What is particularly impressive is how Baidu has integrated MuseSteamer into their broader ecosystem. The enhanced search interface that handles multimedia prompts means that the video generation capabilities are not isolated tools, but part of a comprehensive workflow that includes research, planning, creation, and optimization. This integration approach is crucial for business adoption. Marketers don't want to use 10 different tools to create a single campaign. They want platforms that can handle the entire creative process from initial concept to final deliverable. Baidu's approach suggests they understand this need and are building accordingly. The international implications of these developments are fascinating to consider. While MuseSteamer is currently focused on the Chinese market, the technical capabilities and business model innovations being developed could influence global trends in AI-powered content creation. We are seeing the emergence of what might be called AI content nationalism. Different regions developing their own AI ecosystems that reflect local preferences, regulatory requirements, and business models. This could lead to a more fragmented but also more diverse global AI landscape. For content creators and marketers outside China, the success of platforms like MuseSteamer provides valuable insights into what is possible and what is coming. The rapid pace of development in the Chinese AI market often serves as a preview of capabilities that will eventually emerge in other regions. The long-term implications for the advertising industry are profound. We are witnessing the early stages of what could be a fundamental transformation in how advertising content is created, distributed, and consumed. The ability to generate high-quality video content at scale changes the economics of advertising in ways that we are only beginning to understand. Traditional advertising agencies and production companies will need to adapt their business models to remain relevant in an environment where AI can produce content at unprecedented speed and scale. This doesn't mean human creativity becomes irrelevant, but it does mean that the value of human input shifts towards strategy, concept development, and creative direction rather than execution. As we look toward the future, the success of MuseSteamer and similar platforms will likely depend on how well they balance technological capability with practical business needs. The most successful AI tools are not necessarily the most technically advanced, but rather those that solve real problems in ways that create genuine value for users. The competition between Baidu, ByteDance, Tencent, and international players like OpenAI is ultimately beneficial for marketers and content creators because it drives rapid innovation and keeps prices competitive. However, it also creates uncertainty about which platforms will dominate and where to invest time and resources. As we wrap up our exploration of MuseSteamer and its implications, the key takeaway is that we are witnessing a fundamental shift in the relationship between technology and creativity. AI is not replacing human creativity, but rather amplifying it and making it accessible at scales that were previously impossible. The partnership between human strategic thinking and AI execution capabilities represents a new model for content creation that will likely define the next decade of digital marketing. Success in this environment will require not just understanding the technology, but also developing new workflows, business models, and creative approaches that leverage AI capabilities effectively. The story of MuseSteamer is really the story of how AI is reshaping entire industries, creating new opportunities while also presenting new challenges. For marketers, content creators, and business leaders, staying informed about these developments isn't just interesting, it is essential for remaining competitive in an increasingly AI-driven economy. And with that, we come to the end of this week's episode of the Cognixia Podcast. We hope you have enjoyed this journey through the fascinating world of AI-powered video creation, and that you are as excited as we are about the possibilities that lie ahead. Remember, the future of content creation is being written right now, and the decisions being made by companies like Baidu today will shape how we create, consume, and interact with the media for years to come. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the incredible possibilities that emerge when human creativity meets artificial intelligence. We will be back again next week with another fascinating exploration of emerging technologies and their real-world impact. Until then, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep imagining what is possible in our rapidly evolving digital world. Happy creating and happy learning.